as a matter of fact, the entire CGHS wellness centers are now handicapped because these wellness center pharmacies are dumped with generic medicines manufactured by local units, that is small scale industries, and that too under the Janaushadhi scheme, and they are distributing that to the CGHS beneficiaries. Recently, we have noticed that there has been a discrimination that in the parliamentary annex WC, because the large number of VIPs, VIP means member of parliament, ministers, they are all availing the treatment over there. So they have given a special consideration, this parliamentary annex wellness center. They are getting all the branded medicines there, over there. And especially MPs and all other elite CGHS beneficiaries are able to get branded medicine, whereas the poor CGHS beneficiaries are dispensed with generic medicines. So that is why they are having a lot of problems. This, of course, this is not an isolated issue. This problem is throughout India, and we do not know. Only thing, parliamentary annex WC has come to our notice. That is the reason why we have raked up the issue, also asking for clarification from the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, whether is there any special dispensation for this WC. Unfortunately, we didn't get any reply. We are going to raise an RTI query also, failing which we may resort to legal action also, because there should not be any discrimination as far as the issue of medicines concerned, because all are CGHS beneficiary, whether they belong to elite group of beneficiaries like a member of parliament or ministers, there should not be any discrimination. And as per the fundamental rights, they are also entitled entitled for proper medicines. This is what the ongoing issue with the CGHS beneficiaries now. And by and large, CGHS officers are trying to sort it out. But in this case, they have been keeping quiet. I do not know what is the reason.
It is clear that there is a discrimination to the elite beneficiaries of CGHS and the ordinary beneficiaries of CGHS. So who all are responsible for this? Or who all are responsible for the uniform distribution of medicines?
See, we have got the additional director there in the headquarters, medical store department. It is called MST. They are supposed to get all the medicine from the CSM. That means Central Medical Store. They are supposed to get all the medicines and distribute to the wellness center in a phased manner. But of late, recently, because of the Prime Minister's Janaushadhi introduction, there has come a lot of pharmaceuticals company have come up with the proposal for manufacture of low quality, affordable, that is what they claim, affordable medicines. But those medicines are not at all meeting the bioequivalency of the medicine that are branded, So we have been requesting MST to segregate these medicines and give only the branded medicines to the beneficiaries across the country. If they are insisting to give the Janaushadhi medicine, medicine supplied to Janaushadhi outlet, we don't have any objection because it's a government policy. But it should ensure that the generic medicine issued to the beneficiaries meet the standard and quality prescribed that of branded medicines. That means it should meet the chemical proposition like salt and other elements of the medicine manufacture. But what I could understand, in order to make the profit, the pharmaceutical company, even I think some lobby must be working in the CGHS, indirectly supporting this pharmaceutical company. In a hurry, they manufacture medicine, generic medicines to supply to the CSM, Central Medical CMS, Central Medical Stores. From there only, we are drawing, our MST is drawing the medicine for supply to CGHS beneficiaries across the country. So what I could understand, that there must be some lobby in the ministry or CGHS directorate to indirectly or directly promoting certain pharmaceutical company, and that is the reason they manufacture substandard medicine, inferior quality of medicine, because they wanted to make profit, in a hurry. because there is some curation period for manufacture of medicine, especially injection and life-saving medicines, LST, LST is very much important for the patient, chronic patient who are suffering from cancer, kidney, liver, heart, etc. Earlier, we used to get a lot of good branded medicine, and our patients were very happy, and there were no complaints about this. This has started recently after the introduction of Jan Aushadhi outlet. That is the main cause. Even Jan Aushadhi in the open market, we are able to get medicines with very, very much affordable cost, See, for example, a medicine earlier costing 118, now it is for 6 rupees 45 paisa. You can imagine, the quality of the medicine. So that is the reason why this type of bungling is happening in the CGHS directorate, because the certain pharmaceutical companies are manufacturing the medicines in a hurry without meeting the GMP. It is called the GMP standards are not met, and those medicines are dumped in all the wellness center through MST. See, MST also is helpless, because they are supposed to follow the instructions of the ministry. So they are also, even certain lot of officers, many doctors, for example, many doctors in the CGHS say whatever medicine we prescribe may not be suitable for the patients. What to do? We have been given the directive only to prescribe the generic medicines by the DHS, Director General of Health Service, That was issued in May 23. One circular was issued. I have circulated through your probe also. And that circular only caused the problems. And even many expert doctors, they say we are helpless. What to do? We are not able to treat the patient properly with the medicines what they are getting it through Jan Aushadhi. And during that process, at that time only we heard that Parliament Annex Parliament Annex WC is getting branded medicine for issue to the VIP beneficiaries. This is what we wanted to assert, and our people are working out also, and they have also brought out lot of medicine but they have got through the wellness center, and whereas the other VIPs are getting it. This discrimination is not acceptable to the entire CGHS beneficiaries in the country. See, our beneficiaries are every day I receive a empty numbers of complaints from the beneficiaries are the medicine what they have supplied is inferior in quality, and my specialist doctor is telling that you should not take this medicine, you should take that medicine only. But as per the CGHS order also, in case a patient is not adaptable to any prescribed medicine supplied and supplied through the wellness center, they can report back to the wellness center stating the problems what they face after consuming such and such medicines. At that time, even the CGHS doctors have got the option, rather power to change the medicine and indent. Indent means they have to authorized, licensed medical chemist is there. We are supposed to procure all the medicine indenting and procuring the medicine through ALC only. So in that case, doctors in the wellness center are empowered to change the medicine, but unfortunately, they are reluctant to accept that proposal, or they are reluctant to follow that stipulation in the order. Why? Because they say, why we have been given an embargo by the Director General of Health that we should only prescribe generic medicine. They are right. See, that is undermining their medical proficiency. Then what more because they did MBBS and post graduation and whatnot, specialization in various field, cardiology, oncology, and all other fields. If they are not permitted to prescribe the proper medicine to the patients, so what is the use? That is what they always give the reply to me whenever I approach, because I often approach the additional directors throughout the country. They say they are helpless because this is because of this order, forbidding them, directing them to prescribe only generic medicine. Then I question them, why don't you follow the clause number 3 of that letter, in which it has been specified if the medicine is not acceptable to the patient and not healing the ailment, you can go in for alternative medicine, prescribe the instead of generic medicine, it can prescribe the branded medicine or the medicine which are very much equivalent and available in the wellness center. But they are very, very much hesitant. I don't know the reason. And recently I have issued a letter to the directorate asking them to issue advisory to all additional directors in the country that they should advise the doctors whenever any emergency situation comes, the patient report back, they should immediately change the medicine. I have received many casualty, many people are suffering, especially kidney, then liver complaints, the certain specific drugs are required for liver problem, similarly kidney also. Those injections and life-saving medicines, they refuse. And whenever they approach the additional director is the top person as far as the CGHS beneficiary is concerned in the cities, Whenever they approach the AD, they say, we will project it to the headquarters. When it goes to the headquarters, along with the prescription of the specialist doctor, it goes to a STC, that is a Standing Technical Committee, which is headed by officers drawn from AIMS or some other government medical college. They coolly come once in a month and go through all the papers what they have received from the 22 ADs are there in the country, additional directors, all the office. Then they, as a matter of, they simply scrutinize the papers what they receive, and they will also take a stand that whatever medicines available in the wellness center only should be issued to the patient. Where they will go, because of the reason they spend their hard-earned money, pension money, for buying medicine from the outside, from open market, So medicine buying from open market is very costly, Of course, we are not against the Janaushadhi medicine. In certain cases, Janaushadhi medicines are accepted. For example, I will tell my own example. I take ethanol 50 mg. Earlier, for my hypertension, BP, ethanol 50 mg. Earlier, I used to get it from Hindustan antibiotics or somebody manufactured, So that I was able to control my BP. Nowadays, whatever medicine they say, it is rotten. Even if you try to take it out of the strip, it has come only in a powdered condition, So this is what the condition of generic medicines.